up, everyone? What's up? What's up? It's me, Obliminal Gamer, and today we are playing some Pokemon Rumble Rush. And as you can see by the title, today we're going to be talking about gears, guys. What grinds those gears? Alright, so give me a moment so I can get something set up, and I'll be right back. You can see the timer on my ores. I've got one of each. It's time. I'll just give it some time, for people to gather up. I'm definitely going to be. I'll play a little bit today. Today's stream is not going to be like 13 hours or any of that crazy stuff. I just wanted to do that stream for that amount of time yesterday because I just wanted to stream for a very long time and stream the game. But today I'm going to be like doing a kind of in-depth review on gears, why they're important, different types, how they affect their CP, and all that other stuff. So, you may want to get your snacks now, get your drinks and all that other stuff, because it's not gonna be that long, but it's gonna be an in-depth talk. And then after that, this is like a one part for the gears, and then I'm gonna do another part when it comes to other stuff. But this video is about gears. So I'm gonna just give it a moment. Just trying to set some things up at the moment. Um, so just bear with me, bear with me. I appreciate all you guys that are coming by, stopping by, all of you that have watched this video after I've stopped the stream and all that good stuff. As you can see, you see that Krabby right there? Yeah. From last time, I was grinding. Y'all. Grinding. Okay, so be right back. Oh yeah, and help yourselves to the chat. Help yourselves to the chat. Oh yeah, and I put the link to my Twitter in the description and inside the chat for those that feel like they want to follow me. So you can get updates when I'm gonna go live because already know I'm about to be playing this game heavy. So don't forget to I feel like follow me on Twitter. That probably would be like the best option because I'll tweet on there live when I'm about to go live. Other things and locations and other stuff. We'll talk. We'll talk. But I might have to turn my fan on in here. Let me know if it's too much because it is hot in here. It's hot today. Like I'm burning up. So how are y'all guys doing today? How y'all doing? Let's talk. Let me get my notes and everything out. I had to write some things down. I didn't want to just get up on here and start blabbing. Even though I might blab a little because, that's just what I do. But today we're going to talk about gears. Let me go. Let me actually get into that menu right now. Let me know if I just turned my fan on. Let me know if the fan in the background is too much. Okay, so we're on gears. Okay, so boom. Shout out to Abdallah. I was over here watching his video on his best CP guide on how to get the strongest Pokemon in the Pokemon Rumble. I was gonna do a guide on that as well, but I feel like gears at the moment are literally like almost the like probably like the second most important part, if not the most important part of your leveling process. But like I said, we're getting to that real soon. I'm just still giving people time to get into the chat, see that the live stream is up, and you know, get your snacks and all that other stuff. I'm still here, guys. I'm just getting my things together. And you're like, you should have got that together before you got on cam. I mean, I was doing. Listen, I was doing the most, right? Okay, but I'm almost there. I'm almost ready. But I'm pretty sure you guys are here to find out, you know, the good, the juicy gossip on all the gears and stuff. Like as you can see here, you know, I've been kind of working hard. All right, so let me get this over here. Okay, so in today's video, we're gonna be talking about gears and why gears are almost the second most important thing, if not important, in your leveling process when it comes to this game. Because just catching the Pokemon is just not enough sometimes, like honestly speaking, because I've caught in dozens and dozens. But for the most part, um, gears, they significantly raise your CP value. So what I'm saying is, I'm gonna go to a Pokemon. I have Tentacle. I'm gonna just use a Tentacle as an example. I have Tentacle at 530 with a 4-star move Facade, which is probably a four-star moves are like probably. Well, I seen a 5-star move drop on somebody else stream today, but a 4-star move is pretty good to have. But it's idle, I guess, to have a 5-star move, but it's really rare, really rare. So 4-star, but 3-star and under. I mean, any move will do, but 3 to 4 stars are like, kind of where you want to be, and then 5 stars like probably like the ultimate. But I guess you probably will get a lot more of those once in game. So here I have this Tentacool at 530 CP. Now the base CP is 530 C, 530 base CP. Now I have a water move plus gear. If I put that water move plus gear on this Tentacruel, it's gonna add 90 to his CP. Wait, hold on, let me go back. Hold on. Does he have... He has to have... And that was another important part. He has to have the same type move. So Facade is a normal type move. I have a normal move plus, which would bring his CP plus 60. So you can see above the normal move plus here, it says CP plus 60. Now that's an important part when it comes to what Pokemon you catch, what move they get, and which gear you prioritize at the time. So what I'm saying is, why gears are important? Because they help bring up your CP. Probably like literally the most second important thing in the game. So what types of gears are there? Let's go to them. No, not summon gears. Well, I'm gonna just tell you because I have it written down. There's Charge Boost, which is this one. There is the Move Gear, which I feel is one of the hardest gears to get. This one. Like, I've opened up a lot of ores, I've only gotten this many. I can upgrade for 2 out of 3, but I don't get these a lot, so I feel like these might be one of the rarest ones to get. There's Bug Move. There's Bug Move Plus, which adds to Bug Move's type of moves, like abilities. There's Fire Move. Where is the Fire? Fire Move. I should just probably do it by type, right? I'm doing it by level, by kind. There's Fire Move Plus, which would add... This one would add 80. There's Water Move. There's Grass. Psychic Move. Brony Gear. Snappy. And I believe Snappy might be the last one. So all these gears play a really important role in how you progress in this game. So, the idle ones to go for me would be Fire, Water, Grass. Those 3 are like the main ones I feel like you could go for. Normal move, because you get some Pokemon with normal moves as well. Like you seen that Tentacool I had a normal move. But when you're grinding for the Pokemon, you really want to get a move that corresponds to their element. So if you get like Tentacool, I want to get a Tentacool with like Waterfall. So that way when I put on the power gear that corresponds to the element and the move that they have, I would put that water gear on. Oh yeah, and by the way, you can scroll. We'll hold the right side of the screen and just literally scroll down. It's the easy way to scroll down. You would put this Water Move Plus on him, and it would go up. So let me see if I can find a Pokemon with a Water Move. Okay, so let's, boom, Krabby for instance. Krabby's base CP is 1,847. With this gear, it added 90 to him. Okay, so I'm gonna remove it and see and show you. 90. Took away 90. So his base CP is 1,847. And he has the move Surf, which is a 4-star move. And then with that water gear, it just literally significantly pushed his CP up plus 90. And you see I have another one here that's level 3. That would bring him to 50. So the more you upgrade it, the more CP that it would put onto the Pokemon. So I'm going to equip that to him. And his CP is like look, boom. Like he's like ready. He's so ready to slay. Okay? So when it comes to gears, you want to prioritize whatever gear you're like ultimately going for. So right now I'm at a stage where I'm basically grinding for something to get well, basically I need to prepare a Pokemon with 2000 CP or more, and I'm just here grinding away at these levels to, you know, get a high CP Pokemon so that way I can get these gears. So I'm mainly going for a fire type here, so that way I can like have like an kind of advantage, because here's Butterfree, and then the next one is I think Alakazam, and then the next one is Venusaur. So the first boss out of the last 3 bosses is Venusaur. So I would probably want to have a good strong fire Pokemon that would help me get past that first boss, so that way I wouldn't have to grind extra hard. So I'm basically just grinding out this for fire types and this for fire types. So that way when I get here to this Venusaur, I would be ready, because my second highest, I feel like my second highest Pokemon is a fire type. Yeah, is it the Magmar? Hold on, let me buy CP. Okay, so my highest Pokemon is Charizard, 1957. Second highest is 1937. And then I have Eevee with Takedown. I don't even know, I don't even remember when I got that. So I've been grinding out water and fire. So these two water and fire gears are the ones that I'm gonna prioritize. This fire gear, I have at level 6, because my highest Pokemon at the time was a Magby and then a Magmar. So I literally just leveled up the fire gear to boost the CP, because you'll get a Pokemon. I'll show you. I'll go back to the area. You'll get a Pokemon based on the corresponding CP of the Pokemon that you can get in that area, but sometimes it's just not enough. Like you see at the top, it says Charizard C, CP 538. Okay, that's my other phone. 1749. So in between those numbers are what I would get a Pokemon CP, but sometimes you can get it even higher than that. So what I wanna do is try to get a Pokemon that's at least 1,000, because this Butterfree is like 2,000, so at least 1,900. I have one at 1,957. So I want to get as high as possible, so that way when I put on the gears, it skyrockets the Pokemon CP. So we're gonna go back to gears. Okay, so as for what types there are, charge boost. Move gear is the hardest one to attain I've seen so far. I haven't gotten a lot of those. Um, Normal move plus gear, bug move plus gear, fire move plus, water, grass, psychic move plus gears, brawny and snappy. So there's 18. We're gonna go here to filter by type. Altogether, there are 18 elemental types that you can encounter in this game, 7 elemental type gears you can get from ores. So those 7 elemental type gears you can get from ores are psychic, grass, water, fire, bug, and normal. So those are only 7 gears that you can get. So when you go to your gears, and you're scrolling through, and let's go by kind, right? Okay. You have normal. That's 1. That's bug 2. Fire 3. Water 4. Grass 5. Psychic 6. And wasn't there another one? No? Wait. Fully charged. Okay. Did I miscount? There's normal move plus bug, fire, water, grass, psychic. Oh, okay, so there's 6 elemental gears that you can get. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I thought there was 7. So there's only 6 gears from the corresponding elemental that you can get. So let's go to, let's filter by type. Alright, so I see psychic, grass, normal. Let's start from the top and work our way from left to right of the gears that you can get. You can get the normal. Oh, flying. I believe there's no flying gear. Normal, grass, water, fire, psychic, and bug. You can get those ores from you can get those elemental gears from ores. The flying one, I haven't seen a flying gear so far, but all the rest of them that are not highlighted, you can still get moves for those Pokemon that have like Dragon Rage or Dark type moves or Steel type moves. I think that was over there. Steel. Which one is this? Let's filter by ground type. And then you see this one has poison, but we don't have a gear for poison. This one has Gyro Ball, but we don't have a gear for Gyro Ball. So what you want to do in that case is this move gear right here is a really good one, but you don't really get a lot because it's only 10, and you really don't get this gear that much from ores. You mostly get like fire, grass, or whatever ore you got. Like you see how I got grass, water, and fire. You're gonna mostly get those type of gears, and then when you get psychic, and then you'll get bug, and then you'll get I think you'll get bug, fire, water, grass, and psychic, and then you'll get the additional gears like Brawny, Snappy, Charge Boost, and then move gear if you're lucky enough to get those. There are 11 elemental moves, but with no gears. And 7 elemental types you can get gears for. Well, 6 because flying you can't get one for that. So that one's just out. Okay, so next strat when it comes to gears is leveling up your gears. So what I did, I started with, which one is my highest? Let's go by level. Wait, is that filter by? Yeah, by level, right? Why does this show? Oh, because I'm all the way at the bottom. Okay. Duh. Okay, so as you can see, the highest gear I have right here is a level 7 water gear. This level 7 water gear I just upgraded because I just defeated Charizard. So I had to upgrade it because the CP I got from the Pokemon was high, but it wasn't high enough for me to beat the next boss. So I had to upgrade my gear to level 7. Next is Bug, uh, Fire Plus, Psychic move, Normal move. I have another Fire. I'll talk about that in a minute. I upgraded Snappy to 4, upgraded Barney to 4, and I need to get Charge Boost to 4. Can I upgrade Charge Boost as a matter of fact? No, I can't. Charge Boost to 4. So those are your base ones pretty much done. So you have Water Move Plus, Bug Move Plus, Fire Move Plus, Psychic, and Normal. And then Grass. So whenever you get a Pokemon, you want to get a Pokemon that has... This is a good example. So I got Charizard. He's a flying, but he has a fire move. 3-star Fire Fang. And then when you put the Fire More Plus on him, let's remove it. So I can show you how significantly it raises their CP. Now the base stats for this Charizard was already high enough. It was 1,817 without gears. So with that level 6 gear, I was able to raise Charizard CP by 80. Equip that. Then the CP goes up to 1,897. So when you're grinding for a Pokemon, it's good to get the Pokemon with the corresponding element. So Charizard is fire plus flying. It's idle for you to get the corresponding element. For Charizard, he has Fire Fang and then the Fire Move Plus. Now I could have got a Charizard with a flying move, and that wouldn't have did me any justice because there's no flying gear in the game. I would have had to have put maybe something like Brawny, but that's not gonna give me too much CP. That's only gonna give me health. I don't think that's gonna give me CP at all. This gives me move prep, speed plus 2, charge attack plus 2. So, like, just putting those gears on the Pokemon alone won't do anything. So, when it comes to progressing and raising your CP, your gears are where most of your leveling up on your Pokemon is going to come from. Of course, you're going to grind out the stages for, the Pokemon that you need, but really the gears is where it's at, because you can get a real low CP Pokemon and then have really high gears, and then that would significantly boost their CP. But you really want to get a Pokemon with the highest CP possible and that's another thing. But before I move on, so you want to level up one of each of your gears. Starting with one first, you want to start with one of each, prioritizing whatever Pokemon you have at the time that has the strongest CP, and then you want to move on to the next gear. So, for an example, I want to get a fire type, so I'm grinding out fire types. But the next boss here is Alakazam. He's weak against Bug. So when I beat this Butterfree will repair, but I can also grind for another Pokemon that's Bug type. When I do that, I want to make sure that I prioritize my gear that I'm using at the time to boost the CP of my Pokemon. So Charizard at the time would beat the Pokemon. So I'm going to put these gears on him, raise his CP. Boom, 1957. So now that I've got that prep, I go back. I see that, so I gotta do Alakazam. So I go back to my gears, and then I look at my bug type gears. So I see I have one at bug type, bug move plus 6. So that one might be high enough, but I also have another one that's bug move 3. So what I ultimately want to get, let's take Venusaur for example. Just got this today. I want to get, well, since that's grass type, I want to use a bug type. La 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 la. Let's use this Caterpie for example. Now this Caterpie's base CP is without ores, without gears, is 1,422, and with these gears is 1,555. Now that's not enough because the base CP is so low. So if the base CP was maybe a little bit higher, like 1,600, the CP would have probably, it wouldn't have been close to where I needed to be, but it would have been a lot higher. So what you want to do is you want to go for a Pokemon that you're working on. Go for a work on the gear that you're working on for whatever Pokemon you're using, and then you want to prioritize that one, and then move on to the next one as you're working on your first one. So now, sometimes you could get lucky. You could get a Pokemon with 2 slots, which is literally the best thing you can do. Because once you upgrade one power gear, because these things get really expensive later on, and coin is very scarce in this game. So, you want to at least get one power gear to at least as high as you can while you're grinding. As a matter of fact, let me save that so I don't delete it. And then you want to upgrade another one, a second one. So if I had this one at level 4, and this one was level 1, I would just upgrade it to level 2, because just in case I might get a Pokemon with 2 slots, I can use both slots to raise my CP for the Pokemon that I'm using to mid-max to get more out of the CP and the Pokemon that I'm using, because these gears really play an important part. When you get a Pokemon with one gear, the base CP on this is 1,847, but I have this gear so high up that it really raises the Pokemon CP, not by that much, but just enough for it to be close to where I need it to be. Now, had this Krabby had another slot, I think I have another water gear type. I have one at 7, and then I have one at 3. That Krabby's CP probably could have been at least almost 2,000. Almost 2,000. This base is 1,817. Yes, it would have been almost 2,000. And I just got this Krabby, and it has the move Surf. So I have a Krabby, which is a water type Pokemon with a water move, 4-star Surf, and I have a water move plus. So everything is all in line. Water Pokemon with a water move with the corresponding gear. And then, well, summon gears, I guess they play a big role in damage, but they don't raise your CP at all. The gears do. The gears that correspond with your element. So the grass, the fire, the water, the bug. Those Pokemon, when you're grinding, you want to grind for those types. So you want to grind for a Pokemon. If you're grinding for a fire Pokemon, you want to grind for a fire Pokemon with 2 slots. The move doesn't have to be 4 stars. It could be a 3-star move. But you want to have 2 slots. That is idle, 2 slots. If you can't find one 2 slots and you can have one with 1 slot, make sure that gear you're using is high enough to raise that Pokemon CP. If not, it will not work out, and you will have to just keep grinding. So far we talked about gears and why they're important, because they raise your CP. They play a big role in your leveling process. What types of gears that we have in the game? We have 18 elemental move types. We have 7 gear types. Wait, we have 6 gear types you can get gears from ores, but the flying one you can't get. So basically, if a Pokemon gets a flying move, which I think some of them do, you really can't put nothing on them to raise the CP because there's no flying gear. And there's 11 elemental moves, but no gears for those. And if you get a Pokemon that's okay, that has a move that doesn't correspond to their element, like this is a Magmar with Feint Attack. There are no gears in this game, so far as we know, that would give you CP to raise that. You have move prep, you have move gear CP, but then again, like I said, these gears, this one is hard to come by. So if you have a whole bunch of these, I would upgrade into this because it raised the CP by 10, but it's not going to significantly raise it as it would if it was the elemental type for the Pokemon that you have. So yeah, I got a Magmar that 1679, but the Magmar has Feint Attack. I want a Magmar with Flamethrower or Fire type move, so that way I can put this Fire Plus on him and raise his CP. So when you're grinding, you want to grind for that. You want to level up one of your gears, starting with each element. Okay, and then you want to you want to level up a gear that best suits your playstyle at the moment and the Pokemon you have at the time. Then prioritize the second element. So if you're working on fire, work on the next element for the next boss. Then you want to get a Pokemon with 2 slots. That is idle. You want a Pokemon with 2 slots. 2 slots, like this Venusaur. 2. Tentacruel. Tentacruel has 2. With a water move, Brine, which works excellent because I can put water move plus on him. So you want to put that on. Raise his CP. The base CP was 177, so let's see if we can raise this a little bit more. Nope. Well, yeah, this is the one I want. Can I upgrade this? I can upgrade this for 6,000 and bring this one to level 4. 1,914. So you see where the base CP is at, 1,700. With these 2 gears, I was able to bring it up for 200. 200. That's significant. And in late game, these gears are going to be important because you can literally upgrade a gear to level 100. So imagine the amount of money, gold, and you would have to invest into gears. So that's why it's best to just start with 1, get it to at least 4, 5, and then grind for a Pokemon with 2 slots, work on a second gear of the same elemental gear as you're doing. So when you got 1, 2, 3 star, 4 star moves on your Pokemon, like this Charizard has Fire Fang, idle, fire move, 5 move plus. So gears really play an important part. As you can see, I have 3 ores in here. I have a grass type ore, I have a water type ore, and I have a fire type ore. Now, why I have these three? Because the three last bosses that we have to fight are Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. I want to get ready for those last 3 fights. So I have a grass ore ready. The next one I'm going to do is fire because I have to go against Venusaur first. The grass one will be ready by then. So Venusaur is the second to last boss. So I'll definitely be ready for that. And then the last boss is Charizard. So by then that middle ore would be ready for me to use once I get to Charizard. And then I'll be grinding out Pokemon for CPs that are really high. Pokemon with CPs that are really high with 2 slots that correspond with the element that I'm going for. And then these gears are literally going to help me along the way. It's going to literally help everybody. Like, don't sleep on these gears. Don't sit there and be like, oh, I can't grind the stage because I'm not getting the Pokemon you want. I mean, you're literally getting thousands and thousands of them. But the grind to get the Pokemon that you want with 2 slots with the elemental that corresponds with the gear, it takes time. So I say just grind out and then don't forget about your gears because they're an important part. And as far as your tickets, when you go use your ores, I have an hour left on this ore. I can use one of these tickets to take away for 60 minutes. Now, your tickets max out at 10. So you can't go past 10. So when you're like an hour in, it's best to use it on an rare ore like this, so that way the timer is low. So that way you can get more gears and have a better chance of getting the event gears that they have, the event summon gears. I'm not sure if I can see it in the notice. There's this. You can get the new Charizard, the Charizard's Flamethrower, and Blastoise's Surf. And you get those from the ores. You have a higher chance of getting them from these ores than you do the other ones. So I usually grind out the lower tier ores as I'm playing during the day. But now that I'm getting closer to end game, I kind of want a chance at getting the event or the event gears that correspond, like the charge, not the event gears, the event summon gears, I guess. There's gears in the event summon gears. These event summon gears are the ones that you press when the Pokemon comes out. Like I have the Wartortle one. Let me just show you. I'm over here just talking and not showing you guys. Summon gears. Like these are all the summon gears I have. As you can see, I opened up a significant amount of ores through my playthrough. Can I upgrade this one? I think I had a Sparrow that I can upgrade. Or maybe not. Okay. Can I upgrade this one? I can. For how much? 2,000? Sure will. Probably should have saved that, but I mean, you don't really get a lot of these. You can get them, like, I think you could get like three summon gears from these, but I really want the summon gear for Charizard and Blastoise. But yeah, that's my little live stream here on Gears, guys. I just wanted to do a quick little live stream on why Gears are so important in Pokemon Rumble Rush, because people are out here grinding their hearts away for Pokemon that they want, and they're not getting them, but you're getting Pokemon that you can actually really use, because all you got to do is raise the CP of your Pokemon. Now, here's a little tip for y'all. Now, when you're playing and you're going up against a boss, they'll have like a recommended. See, like this is recommended. Prepare Pokemon with CP 2000 or higher in this area. I'm at 1,957 out of 2,000. but the target CP for this Pokemon is 2,130. So I want to get as close as possible as I can to 2,000 with base CP on a Pokemon, so that way when I get the gears that correspond with the Pokemon's element, it would raise their CP past at least almost close to 2,100. Like it doesn't, your target CP doesn't have to be the target CP as the Pokemon, because you'll be doing a lot more damage when you have two slots that correspond with the Pokemon that you're going up against. So you wouldn't really have to worry about the target CP damage, because those summon gears really do a lot of damage. Let me see these blimps. Anyone over there? No. Okay. But yes, guys. That was just my short little live stream. I'll probably do another little live stream in a while. I just wanted to get this video out there for people that are kind of having a hard time trying to level up, or well, get higher CP in the game for your Pokemon. So just remember, grind those Pokemon out in the caves and just go for whatever corresponding gears you have. Like, cause I know some of these gears, I'm pretty sure you get a significant amount, but opening ores is very time consuming. So your so today's thing is basically gears. They're very important to leveling up your Pokemon CP. They play a really important role in your leveling process. The charge boost, move, normal, bug, fire, water, grass, psychic, brony, and snappy gears. But I suggest starting with the base levels like fire, water, grass, bug, for the elementals that you can get for abilities that you actually have gears for, like grass, fire, normal, psychic, water, bug. I think I said bug already, but you know, you get what I'm talking about. Because there's no gears for, like, there's normal. Did I say normal? I don't think I said normal. But if I didn't, there's normal. Normal type gears. So, grind the Pokemon, idle 2 slots, level up 1 gear at a time. So level up a water, fire, grass, you know, correspondent, and then level up a second gear once you've gotten far enough with 1 gear, because it's 6,000. Once you pass 6,000, you want to work on your second gear. Then you can basically just grind out from there. Right now I'm basically here. I'm trying to get to the last 3, but I'm gonna need some more levels on these gears. I'm definitely gonna need some more levels on these gears for these last 3 Pokemon, especially because sometimes the CP is just not enough. But yes, guys, that's been the video. I just want to get this quick little live stream out there today, because I know I did a live stream yesterday, but I want to get one out today for you guys on gears, because a lot of people ask me like, where you been, how'd you get your CP so high? Is that I level up my gears and I grind out the stage, but mostly grind out the gears. Like, get your gears up there. Like, what really grinds your gears? You know what really grinds my gears? When I get a Pokemon with the gold move, with the CP low, with 1 slot, and I can't raise the CP, like, that blows. But yes, please follow me on Twitter at Game Guardian. I thought I had it as a different name, but it's Game Guardian. It's in the link in the description. Feel free to give likes up on this video, thumbs down. However, if it's your first time here, I'm Abliminal Gamer. This is my channel. On the channel, I'll be playing Pokemon Rumble and other games as well. But Pokemon Rumble is the game right now that I'm going to be playing and live streaming on this channel. I'll be doing other videos as well on guides and tips and tricks and other stuff like that. But today's video, I just wanted to really get this one out there, because this is an important part in the game, gears. Like, get those gears up there. So feel free to follow me on my social medias, so that way you know when I go live. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll probably live stream some gameplay later on still. I just want to get this video out, but I'll probably stream some gameplay within probably like a good 30 minutes. Just got to get some time for this video to do its thing, and then you know. But I've been blabbering for too long, so but until next time, guys. I will see you guys later.